It's my birthday, and for my birthday, I'm giving you a present. If you buy a 1-hour reading between now and May 9th, that's my birthday, I'll give you a free 30-minute follow-up until May 9th. So order one today at soulmart.me. Soul Garden. Hello, Lunar Child, and welcome back to Soul Horoscopes Weekly Edition. I'm your host of the universe, Christopher Witecki, and I want to remind you I've created a little home away from home called soulgarden.me, where it's cool to be just who you are. We've got a wonderful writer named Mary. She does all of the great, I don't want to say hand-holding, but she's kind of the mama of the group. And sometimes cancers need the mama. So come on down, kind of share some mama stories and nurture yourself in a garden that always loves you. Now, Cancer is working on their social status this month, really making some major transplanting, perhaps of community or their sphere of influence, their circle of friends, etc. Known as Taurus energy. Cancers really are builders of society. That's what they do. That's where they usually end up fitting in, is helping parts of the world grow up just like you do so well at home with your own children or whoever you're married to, right? But this month, Cancer is really making a big leap into a new paradigm, shifting your social status and maybe stepping back and seeing society in a different light altogether. Now, up until now, with the Sun in Taurus, you've been clearing what doesn't work, friendships that don't work, relationships maybe in networking, or maybe you pulled out of the PTA, or you joined the PTA, or you joined the synagogue, or you pulled out, all that sort of thing, really kind of trying to figure out where you fit in. As we begin on Monday, you're pretty much holding that space for what you know you don't want, as Taurus rules a day on Monday, and whatever you be on Monday is what ends up coming following after. So Monday really sets the precedent. Now the moon is in Leo, so emotions for you are focused on your soul capital, your self-esteem, any kind of money issues. So you might be really just focused on money or manifestation on Monday. And I do want to point out that the soul pyramid is in effect for one more week. What this lies down to is, as you push forward and expand your world, or your definition of where you are in the world, you at the same time move forward with a new attitude on life, a new way of thinking, a new way of interacting and connecting to people. And what does this do? This puts an end to the old marriage and a new beginning to a new approach to marriage. So really your long-term commitments all hang in the balance between how you see yourself in the world and the attitude you subscribe to. All right? Attitude and context equals happy marriage. I know for most Cancers, happy marriage is mostly what they think about. Now on Tuesday, things kind of shift a bit. We are in Chiron in the morning, so you are healing in the morning as you began the night before. And as the day moves on, Jupiter will rule the day, and so expansion is where it's at. Unlimited possibility will be the theme of the day, where really maybe you're looking outside for the new group, the new neighborhood, the new friends, the solution. Or maybe you receive information that helps you see things anew. But really, seeing things anew is what it's about. The moon, your home planet, moves into Virgo, so you become very pensive, especially as the moon crosses over Mars. You might get super chatty, pensive, and want to talk to somebody. Of course, the whole pyramid can take a big hit there with the moon crossing Mars, because once it crosses Mars, these are all affected. So it might be through a conversation, good news, connecting, maybe even journaling if it's that simple, if you're having attitude issues, but a lot on the intellectual, emotional front that has to do with expanding your potential world on Tuesday. Now on Wednesday, things get a little dicey. Uranus rules the day, so something might fall out from under you when it comes to your reputation, your social status, or that circle of friends. Uranus means a breakdown, which does lead to a breakthrough, but first you have to let everything kind of fall apart and see where the chips land. Probably a public issue, probably an issue of concern of your status, your reputation, etc. But these red lines are a big part of what I think is adding up, which are two oppositions kind of pulling on us in four directions. In your case, we have Mercury in Aries, so that's literally your mind on work, against Saturn in Libra, can you take care of yourself? So this old work versus family paradigm, very strong on Wednesday. And then this one with your mind, your attitude, trying to keep your attitude positive, but not going too far of what you really believe with Neptune and Pisces. So your beliefs and the way things should be versus what your mind is really thinking or saying, that is the other opposition. position. Remember though, with Uranus ruling the day, just let things fall, see what happens, see what's left standing. Usually Uranus does more of a service in the end, but at the beginning it feels like a disservice. Now, speaking of service, those of you watched over by the Guardian Agency, I will be sending out some personal text on Wednesday that will get to the bottom of strength in your chart. Where's the strength come from? How to get things moving. That's my theme, to keep things moving for you, watched over on Wednesday. On Thursday, it's a bit of a cloudy day, but not in a bad way. For one, nesting and resting for you. Your home planet is now well into Libra, and so emotions now seek to reground home and family. You need to mother yourself, basically. Be that mother for yourself or that father for yourself, and go ahead and give a break to your emotions. If Cancers don't wring out their emotions once a week, they become very unhappy, all right? So that is really what Thursday is about. Mercury ruling the day, though, is really about you connecting to friends, figuring out what went wrong, if it was a reputation issue, whatever it was with the breakdown. Really, Thursday is putting pieces together, putting it all together, hopefully from the comfort of your own home, or at least from some comfort. Now, if you need a little extra help, don't forget, Thursdays and Tuesdays, we have office hours on the Mothership, one of our free services for people who watch Soul Garden. Our Soulmart practitioners are on camera. They'll give you a 15-minute reading on webcam. You can even chat with them in some cases. So come on down, check it out, rub elbows with some other crabs. We have a quick break right now, Cancer, but when I get back, I've got your Friday dance and a full moon weekend after this. Why can't you find love? How long have you really been single? Really? Having trouble finding that special soulmate? I can solve this one. Secrets of Birthdays, now live for purchase. Your love trouble? Over. All that and more at secretsofbirthdays.com. Welcome back, Cancer, and thanks for sticking by us. That brings us to Friday. Thank goddess it's Friday. That's going to be a pretty good Friday. Actually, a home Friday, really, in a weird way. I'll tell you, the moon crosses over Saturn on Friday, so something about taking responsibility for your own emotions and your own self-nurturing is the theme on Friday. So if you boo-hooed all Thursday and never did anything for yourself, you will certainly feel that on Friday. You might have some sort of shift hit the fan at home on Friday, but it is all about home and family on Friday. But Venus rules the day, so whatever happens, the intention of the universe is to restore balance, order, and beauty on Friday. So Venus does want to bring some icing to the cake and make it a silver lining after all. So go with the flow and let the universe help you help yourself. Now, Saturday is the big day. Big, bright, full moon in the house of inner child. That means temper tantrums from Cancers everywhere. Princess or prince don't get what they want. Not a bad thing, really, because it may take that sort of beating of the chest for you to make the final changes of what you're going for in society. In other words, your inner child may have to throw a fit for you to get off your own astro and change some things about how you see yourself in the context of the world. And this may all be a context fight, FYI. In other words, it may be you refusing yourself to see yourself as an actress and keep calling yourself a waitress. That is your choice, and so the universe is following your choice. If you say to everyone you meet that that's what you do, then that's what you're going to do. So whatever the inner child is saying, listen to it, be careful, and if you happen to be on a romantic date or something like that, wow, bow chicka bow wow, should be fabulous date night, and everyone going in should be warned. They should watch my show. Cancer's going to be a little unruly Saturday night, but in a fun way. That peaks, by the way, at 11:35 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday. On Sunday, things kind of calm down a bit. It's going to be a sunny and childlike day again on Saturday. You've got a nearly full moon still enlightening your inner child, your heart chakra, your creative self. That's not a bad thing. Saturn is ruling the day, so by the end of the day, you're going to want to make decisions about how you see yourself in the context of the world. So really, where do you want to aim? Certainly what you're certainly not. I mean, you're absolutely definite about what you're not in the world. What you don't don't do windows, and this is what not your title is not, right? But also by this point, you should be clear through intuition, knowing yourself and what you sense, what is starting to feel correct, and aiming that direction in a more of a direct way. Notice the soul pyramid has broken and will stay broken for a few days until Mercury here catches up to where the sun was. So we won't be moving as fast after Sunday, but yet still moving. And the moon in Scorpio will keep you in your inner child. So even though things are serious with decisions, don't forget this is your one time a month to play, and you got a full moon to do it. So you definitely got to go outside and play. All right, Cancer, that's all I have for your 7-day forecast, but I will see you again in just 7 more. Until then, live, love, be.